Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. I do realize that some of our cameras are needing to be adjusted. I will be taking care of that shortly. But before we do all of that, I just want to say, well, what is Wildewitch RP? That's me, Faye. Game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. And today we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Villanara campaign setting. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord to find out more information. Speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master, Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, we get to meet our courageous and daring heroes, as they embark on another exciting tale of magic and wonder, and I need to make everyone's level up go up too. I forgot to do that. So I'm doing a lot of live editing here on stream, but we'll begin with an introduction for Friesta.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I play Friesta. She's an Eladrin blood hunter who embodies a cold complexion and icy resilience, with magic powers from her mysterious, fathomless patron.
Heck yeah. Next up on our introductions, why don't we learn about Tala?
Hi, I'm Ridian, and I play Tala, who is a total cleric. She grew up as a hermit and has limited social skills, and she's trying to learn how to thrive in this new culture with help from her friends.
Heck yeah. Next up for our introductions, let's learn about Andy.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I play Andy. Andy, his description is pulled up. Andy is a Lightfoot halfling bar whiz who loves food. She likes to play her flute and her family drum, and she also likes to play her new violin. She wears a red vest with gold fringe, and she typically has her red hair up in a bun. And her familiar currently is in weasel form, and his name is Perry, and she is terrified of large black trees. And she is worried about her family and brother who is causing problems.
It's just the brother causing problems. That's right. Um, and then last but not least, let's get an introduction for Ray.
Hi, I'm Anna. I play Ray, who escaped a prison island and now travels with the group.
Heck yeah. Alright. That should be all the edits done. Anything else can wait. But with that, we are able to dive into our session here. You had made it back to Ramsdale, as asked by the elder Fulmar, as part of a retention of your working relation, to investigate and help settle the spirits here, so that way his people could return to their homes. You had been warned, however, that there were cultists nearby as well. Entering in, you found not just ghosts and cultists, but bandits as well. And you've been handling them all remarkably well. You made your way into the old temple, now more active than it has ever been, it seems. And you found a figure inside. one like Renan, an earth genasi stuck in stone, who knows how long, but now awakened out of it. As you freed him from his prison, you learned that his name, Andrakar, though he prefers Drak, is very much familiar with Renan from their past, having served under her in service to their master, neither which remembers in full detail. At least not at this time. However, you had conversation and rest, and you are all now coming out of that rest, ready to take on whatever challenges await you deeper in the chambers, in the ruins. And it seems that there have been other areas opened up to you that weren't here before. Perhaps due to the ghosts, maybe due to the cultists. You're not quite sure. But what do you do now, heroes?
You know, that nap in this place, um, I don't know why, but I feel better than I have in a while.
Yeah, we're not beneath trees. Great. Love it. Just surrounded by ghosts and people want to kill us. Much better.
You know, I think, was that sarcasm?
Yes, Tala.
Okay.
Although not really. I have to say, honestly and truly, I would rather be here than certain other places. But yeah.
Well, it is cozy down here. I think we could get used to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did Drak and Renan get like actual sleep?
It looks so. They may have conversated long into the night, but they did seem to actually get rest by the time that you all are waking up. They seem refreshed.
Should we mosey forth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
Fun.
So, as you're moving to the next chamber, go ahead, roll for me. Why don't we roll a stealth check here in the morning? Let's start it off that way.
First roll of level 8, guys.
We're rolling great.
And
Oh
that's-
no!
Uh-oh. You know what? At least with these rolls, we'll probably get to try out our new abilities in combat.
Yeah. Sooner rather than later. Okay.
You don't stumble onto anything terribly detrimental, though you do kick a few rocks. As your group moves, man, if you went from a 7 to a 9 from a natural 1, that's really not much of an improvement.
No.
Uh, uh, you are recognize this chamber that you've kind of come to here in the morning. You didn't realize it was so close. But this is the chamber where you found Brother Barrick's body. And as you're looking around, you would see a doorway that is opened that you had not noticed before. It was hidden. And you can hear the sounds of people below. There's more fighting ahead. You are sure of it. If those sounds are ghosts or cultists. Which is very likely.
Okay. Are we ready?
No, hold on, let me tie my shoe.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
Wearing
make some more
Uggs.
noise.
I know, that's what's funny about it.
Great. Caption knows what Uggs is.
Anna.
I love how they
Uh-huh.
capitalized it. They're all a bit the Uggs.
We're about to go into the battle. Do you want to cast any spells?
Great.
I'll see. Yeah, I'll remember to do the thing.
It lasts like
you
8
gotta let-
hours. You can cast it right now.
Wait,
Yep.
can I?
And
Yes.
yeah.
What?
Be
Okay.
safe.
I'll cast. Wait, I'll cast it right now then.
Wait, does Mage Armor have a verbal component?
Does it? I feel like it does.
90% of the
feel like it
freaking thing
should.
does.
I just need to know because you have an open doorway.
Oh,
Can I
that's
sneak
true.
forward and close the door?
Yeah.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding,
Yeah,
I'm
can I do
kidding.
that first?
Well, I can do silence in 10 minutes.
And then she can't cast the
You wanted
spell
to.
in front of silence.
No, silence on past the doorway so they can't hear
Yeah.
us or anything else. Couldn't be suspicious at all.
Can we retcon it and say she casted it when we were ready to set out?
I mean, if it was Ray asking that, maybe, but you don't need to have Mage Armor on all the time.
What if Ray likes to use a little
Her AC
I'm not
is
gonna say
10.
it.
Yeah, and in combat, if Ray would like to boost that, she can use an action to cast Mage Armor.
I
I'll
sneak up
use my
closer to
action.
the door.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Great. While you're all discussing. That is an 11.
Oh
my
god.
god.
Oh no.
We're so good.
Can we like run? Is that your chance?
As you sneak up closer to the door, you're able to see that there are a few figures in the chamber beyond you, and that it is a tomb. And the alcoves, the open burials in the wall, a few sarcophagi for the honored dead. And of course, the cultists and their dominated undead, the ghosts of those that have fallen. And it is one of these ghosts that spots you, Frista, and
Cool.
releases a battle cry.
Oh.
We're rolling initiatives, please.
Oh,
We
fun.
can't still close the door.
I mean, if you want to close the door on your turn,
Well, we gotta go through that direction, so like...
Uh-huh.
Andy,
Okay.
we need rollies.
Excuse you, what's your modifier? 4?
+4.
Wow, look at you.
I'm the
Alright,
dex-based.
I'm
It's my
not!
main stat.
And
Yes, but
it's a
you're a
16.
bard. You get half your bloody proficiency bonus on your initiative.
Uh-huh, which is only 1. That's great.
And
Okay, you
your
win,
Luckstone. You're welcome.
buddy. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, Luckstone's great. Would recommend Artificer to make one. Cough, cough.
No. I've been an artificer for like genuinely 20 minutes. Can you like calm down?
Oh,
Let me get my bearings.
Did you do
I
the
was talking
multi-class?
about tower maneuverment.
I
also.
did. I took a level into artificer.
Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that on the stream.
I was looking at that and I don't see space for it, so good luck.
I'll figure it out.
You can't multi-class into that, Frista. It's not allowed because of Twitch.
Yes, this
Oh,
Twitch
English.
layout doesn't allow it. I
Yeah.
need to go back.
Yeah.
It's the new Twitch TOS.
Alright. So it's going to be our cultists, the clerics, then Priesta, Andy, Ray, our ghosts, and then the Genasi. Alright, so, hearing the battle cry, the cultists are going to move into action and turn facing, where they see, you, Priesta, and, can I get 4 dexterity saves from Priesta?
4 dexterity? Okay.
That is a
Natural
lot.
20. 16. 16. And a 26.
Alright, you
Oh.
succeed on all 4 of them, and take no damage, as they all try and do Sacred Flame.
I hope they all look disappointed.
They all look enraged.
Oh, well,
Our cleric's turn are after them, and they're going to rush up, and I would like a wisdom save from Priesta.
I'm not so good at those ones. It's a 15 though.
Alright, so you do not get, paralyzed by the hold person as one of them tries to cast that on you. But
That's
the
great.
other one is going to rush up with their blade and try and stab you.
Oh,
And that is a natural 20.
that'll hit.
silvery barbs.
Brings that down to an 18,
Still hits.
Great.
but it's no longer a crit. So that'll be 7 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And
I'll
Priesta,
give the advantage to Frista.
alright, you have
Thank you.
advantage on your next d20 roll. Priesta, it is your turn. You've got a cleric right in front of you. You've got ghosts that are angry, and more cultists in the tomb as well. What would you like to do?
Cool. Bonus action, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. And I will take 2 slashes at the cleric that stabbed me. What's the lighting condition down here? I know I have advantage on the first one anyways.
It is dim light.
That is fantastic, Faye. First one, got a 14 to hit.
A 14 does not hit our cleric.
That's fine. How about a 19?
That will.
Great. That is 12 points of psychic damage. And I'll just put in a shadow depletion for 1 point necrotic. That's fantastic. That is my turn.
Alrighty. Andy, it is your turn.
How many? It was 4. 4 clerics.
4 cultists, 2 clerics, and 4 ghosts you can see.
Ooh. So the 2 clerics did all 4 sacred flame.
No, the cultists did the... so cleric is above a cultist, so they're a little bit higher, which is why I denote them differently.
Okay, okay. I guess okay, so magic casters, we got the cultist and the cleric.
Yeah, they all seem to be
Okay.
caster.
Alright, cool. Can I get to a position where I can see the cultists?
Yes.
Alright, and be as far away from them as 25 feet allows.
Sure.
Great. Then I'd like to cast Silence. And try and get as many spellcasters as I can in that.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll say... Well, how big is silence again?
20-foot radius.
You could get most of them in that silence.
Okay, that's it. That's all I can do.
Alright. So, as Andy casts silence, Ray, it is your turn.
I think I'll do what I what I should have done earlier. Is mage armor,
Okay.
and I think that'll be it.
Alright, so as the arcane energies settle upon you, you feel a little bit more protected. And then it is our ghostly warrior's turn. And all four of them rush in. However, they rush beyond Krista and Andy as soon as they catch sight of who is beyond them, as they begin to surround Drac and Renan.
Can we get an op attack?
Yeah, if you want to take an opportunity attack.
I will take an op attack.
Andy too?
Yeah, they're rushing past you guys. They're actually kind of
17
moving
hits?
through you. 17 will hit.
That's rude. Ooh. 18 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Jeez. Alright. 16 hit.
16 just hits.
Okay. That's 11. Oh, can I do a defensive flourish? Wait, no. Nope, never mind.
Yeah,
That's
this is-
only
yeah.
action. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, as they use their action to dash, they can't do anything else on this turn, but they are surrounding Drac and Renan. As Tala, we come to your turn.
How far am I from Renan and Drac?
I'd say you're within 10 feet of them. You guys were all kind
Okay,
of walking together when all of this happened.
Okay, I would like to cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level, please.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. It is our Genasi's go. As met with the fearsome rage of the ghosts, Drac will return in kind, and he draws out 2 scimitars, and in the same motion they alight with fire. And so he is going to activate his abilities as his first action in combat, but you see the sort of same fury mirrored between the ghosts and Drac. Renan is a little bit more reserved, still kind of in the teetering of not quite sure where she should fall on this, as she draws her own blade. Our cultists' turn come up, and they're all in the silence. However, they're going to pull out some crossbows, and take shots at Friesta. No, they can see Andy. So we'll get 2 shots at Friesta, 2 shots at Andy. An 8 will miss Friesta, and an 11 misses Friesta.
Yep.
A 21 to hit Andy.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Can I? Yeah, I think I can.
I think you can, because
Yeah.
you're outside of the silence. Bringing
Yeah,
that down
okay.
to an 11.
Great, misses.
And,
Advantage to myself.
and then a gentleman's 20.
Yeah, it hits.
For 4 points of piercing damage, and I need that constitution saving throw. You do have advantage from your silvery barbs.
That's good. Nat 20. Okay.
All
cool.
right, so you managed to keep concentration on silence. Just barely,
Great.
thanks to an advantage.
That was planned. Hardly.
Totally planned.
Yeah.
It is our cleric's turn. The other one that is down there is still stuck in the silence. And it doesn't like that, so it's going to move out of the silence range and cast Dispel Magic. What level is silence?
His second level, it leaves.
Okay.
So sad.
The other cleric is over near Friesta. It's going to try and stab you again.
Oh, I don't want to get stabbed.
How do you feel about a 23?
I don't feel great about it, I'm going to be honest.
That's 7 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. Oh, I need to make a concentration check. You're joking me!
Relatable.
So unfortunately, your Shadow Blade is gone.
I'm aware, thanks.
Friesta, it's your turn.
Oh, that's amazing. Bonus action, I'm going to Crimson Right on my longbow. Take more bloody damage. And I will try and shoot him twice at disadvantage because I'm right in front of him. I went from advantage to disadvantage. I love this. That's a natural 1. And I miss out on a nat 20, but that's a 23.
The 23 hits.
That is 12 points of piercing damage and 1 point of cold.
Alright. He's looking rough, but still in fighting condition. And anything else from Friesta? I don't believe so. Meaning, Andy, it's your turn.
I'm so sad about silence. Alright, that cleric who stepped out. Actually, are the cultists all together?
Yeah, they're kind of clumped together.
Could I get to them?
Sure. Why not? I'll be nice.
Great. Alright, I need con saves from them, please. Oh, yeah. Sucky damage.
What do they need to beat?
16.
Yeah, none of them beat that.
Oh, great. I'll get 16 points of damage and I'm pushed away and a large boom rings out, which totally was a good idea.
Yeah, wake more of the dead, why don't you?
Might as well. Already here.
But yeah, they all kind of stumble over each other, pushed back the 10 feet. They take the full damage, and they're looking pretty bad. Ray, it is your turn. You've got mage armor on yourself. You can see the ghosts have surrounded Drac and Renan, who are closer to you, but you hear the fighting that's happening in the chamber beyond. What would you like to do?
I'd like to... I'd like to do a firebolt on one of them near Renan and the third person. I don't know how to...
Renan
Yeah.
and Drac?
I'd like to do firebolt on one of the guys near them.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Unfortunately, an 8 goes right through the guy. Doesn't seem to leave any damage.
Oh, that's always fun.
Alright. Anything else on your turn?
I think I'm good.
Alrighty, it is going to then be our ghost's turn, and they have to make that wisdom save at the start of their turn, yeah? Spirit Guardians?
Yes, please. Dex save of, no, wisdom save of 15.
Alright, so one of them will succeed on their wisdom save.
Okay, so that person takes 7 points. I mean, that ghost takes 7 points. The rest of them take 14.
Alright. I'm going to be worrisome for this guy. Nope, he's still hanging in there, so he's good. Alright, so as it's the ghost's turn, and they start off, they are focusing entirely on Renan and Drac. Each ghost takes 2 swings of their sword, 2 of them on one, 2 of them on the other. First attack will hit Drac. The second attack misses, and then the next 2 attacks will also hit Drac. Alright, I'm gonna take that amount of damage. For Renan, first attack misses, second attack hits, third attack hits, and fourth attack misses. And she'll take that amount of damage. And Tala, it's your turn after the ghosts.
Okay. I would like for one of the ghosts, that's on Renan, to do a dex save of 15 as I cast Sacred Flame.
Alright, that's a failure with an 8.
Okay, 12 points of radiant damage, and as a bonus action, I would like to cast Shillelagh, and that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. It is then our air genasies go, or not our air genasi, earth genasies. And I'm thinking of a different campaign. So the genasi are going to go, and it is Drak who's going to draw these fired scimitars through and try and attack some of the warriors. His first attack misses, easily evaded by the warriors, but his second attack cuts through, and that'll do... He's still waking up, so it's not going to be the best amount of damage. However, it is going to put this ghost closer to the grave once again. Renan is, with dagger in hand, going to take a swing. But she misses. And we come back to the top of the round with our cultists, who, after shaking themselves out of the thunder are going to rush towards Andy. We've got 2 of them drawing daggers and trying to take stabs. One with a 23,
Yeah.
and the other with a gentleman's 20.
Yeah.
5 points of piercing and 4 points of piercing.
Okay.
The other one is going to reach out, hand looking sickly and dark as he's going to try and cast and inflict wounds.
Hmm.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, who says that he isn't? You got a counterspell over there?
No.
Alright, that's a 14 to try and hit Andy.
This
Alright.
is.
And then the last one will stop short of closing the full distance and just look at you, Andy, and tell you, kneel. I need a wisdom save.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
Fail. Look at that.
It does
My
a
name's Andy, not
14
Neil.
save.
A 14 will save against the command. You do not have to kneel on your next
Ooh.
turn.
Jeez.
And it is
Good.
now our cleric's turn. There is one over near Andy who is going to you know what? Yeah. As the cleric weaves words into the air, they sound almost sickly sweet. Andy, I need another wisdom save, please. You do have advantage because you are in combat as this creature is trying to charm you.
Oh.
How do I get the other ones but not that one?
Andy,
So I'm charmed.
you are charmed by this cleric who speaks of a world of better standing for people. He is here to help lift people up to their fullest potential by removing the greed that power plants inside of people. And you feel yourself starting to agree with him. These are solid points.
Yeah.
You don't want to hurt him. You kind of... You see his reasoning, and you don't know why your friends are trying to hurt him either.
Great.
Over near Freesta is the other cleric who's going to again try and stab you.
Why do I keep getting stabbed?
Because he doesn't want to waste his spells on you.
Damn!
Wow.
17 to hit.
Priest is not worth it.
17 will hit.
That is 8 points of piercing damage.
God damn.
And then it is Freesta, your turn.
Cool. I'm going to look at the cleric and say, I'm not dealing with you right now. And then I'm going to move like 20 feet to the side, provoking an op attack.
Yeah, he's gonna take that just sort of guttural growl. An 18 will hit.
It will.
For 6 points of piercing damage.
It's fine. Bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on the person that just, charmed Andy.
Okay.
And
But he's my
disadvantage on
friend.
charisma. I don't care. Disadvantage on charisma checks if it matters, and I'm going to take 2 attacks. That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 12 points of piercing, 6 points of cold, and 2 points necrotic.
Andy, you feel the charm release you as he loses concentration.
Oh, it's charm person calm?
Yeah, it's concentration. I'm pretty sure. No. It is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. So your companion's doing something harmful to it. So,
Alright,
it still
alright,
ends.
Cool.
Does
Cool.
an 18 hit?
And 18 also hits, yeah.
That is 9 points of piercing, 5 points of cold, and 3 points necrotic.
Our cleric is down. At least that one is.
This is my turn.
So we've got one cleric left near where Priesta was, looking pretty rough off. We've got 4 cultists all kind of around Andy. And then we've got our 4 ghosts. As Andy, we come to your turn. You're no longer charmed. The guy that charmed you is dead. You've got 4 cultists. What would you like to do?
Yeah, Andy's really close to yelling at Fuisa to stop hurting her phone, and she goes, "Wait, what?
You're welcome!
Schmuck!" He wasn't dead already. Yeah, never been on that end of that spell. Okay. I would like to take out my rapier, and using my lovely murderous uncle's teachings, I would like to attack them. Whichever one tried to inflict wounds on me, I'll go after him first.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my lord. Does a 12 hit?
A 12, unfortunately, does not hit. It just misses.
I'm gonna try this again. Okay, there's 22 hit.
Yeah.
Great. Alright, he's getting a few things. He's getting Shadow Depletion. A D6. Has it feel schmuck? And then he's getting... We're gonna do the Slashing Flourish. So D8 to him, another D8 to him, and everyone else within 5 feet of me. Okay, cool. Another 5. Yeah, that's good. We'll leave it there. Big meaty.
He is on death's door after that, but he's still hanging in there. And with that, Andy's turn comes to an end, and Ray, we come to your turn. You've got 4 ghosts around your companions. What would you like to do?
How close are they to each other, like the ghosts?
The ghosts are like kind of right. Like the only thing between the ghosts being together is the fact that Drak and Renan are between them, and then Tal is nearby as well.
I think. I would like to do
Fireball?
a fireball. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I would just need dexterity saves.
And I'm assuming you're spell sculpting around your companions.
Yep. I don't want to hit them. Just the ghosties.
And what's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC 14.
One of the ghosts will succeed with an 18, but the others all fail.
Okay. So I will. It did so much. What the heck?
Yeah, that's a fireball for you.
That's a big fireball.
So even with half damage, the ghost that succeeded was the one that was real rough off before, and so he disappears. The other ghosts, another one disappears, and then I'm pretty sure this one will disappear as well. It does, which means the other one disappears. There are no more ghosts.
Yay!
Nice.
Freaking wizard came out to play.
We love fireball. We love evocation.
Just wait until you get the item that I've been thinking of. I've still gotta like, I have to finish out the details, but
excited.
the idea concept behind it, I think is gonna be so much fun for you.
I'm excited. I want it now.
You gotta wait. Next up, is going to be, as Ray, your turn comes to an end. There's no ghosts to follow up after you, so Tala, it is your turn.
I would like to walk over to Freesta
Yeah.
and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
And that is going to be with the Moon Sickle as well, which makes it total 14 points of healing.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I meant to go ahead and do the chalice thing. Can I still do that?
I'll say
Going
since
to
it's
do this
still
double
on your turn, I'll let you do that.
Okay. Great. Sorry. And then I'm going to go ahead and send a. I'm assuming Andy's within 30 feet. Yes?
Since you moved, yes, Andy would be within 30 feet.
Okay. And since this is this considered the second heal? Is that still considered me casting a
No,
healing spell?
no, it is not. You provide healing that is
I'm gonna
similar
amend
to.
the
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put in Fey Restoration. So that is 7 plus 4 it makes it 11 points of healing, and that is oh, I'm sorry, 7 plus 3, so that is 10 points of healing
To Andy?
Andy.
to you. Yes.
Okay.
And then, how close is Andy to me?
You would have had to use all of your movement to get to Freesta.
Oh, okay. No, then, well, Spirit Guardian's with me for 15 feet radius, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. Oh man, what was that? It is our Genasi's turn. And as Renan is going to again kind of still stay a little bit more to the background, a little bit more cautious, sticking closer to where Ray is. Drak is this elemental fury and rushes in, artfully dancing between the opening of the doorway and where Tala and Freesta stand, as if he's been on a battlefield countless times, as if he was made for it, as he rushes in using his dash action to close distance on the cultists near Andy. And that's all that he can do at this turn. But it is now our cultists go, and since the cultists have more than just Andy to bully now, they'll be able to spread some of that around. So we've got 2 that are going to continue to strike at Andy. One with their inflict
I can
wounds.
try. Oh,
But the inflict wounds doesn't hit with a 9. The dagger stab misses with a 10.
wow.
The one that stayed back that gave the command is also going to try and command Drak. You hear the word drop released into the air. And Drak is able to resist the spell. So he keeps hold of his items, his weaponry in his hand. The last one is going to try and do a Sacred Flame, so Drak needs to make a Dex save, and he succeeds with a natural 20. So, that is it for the cultist. There's a cleric who's looking rough, and is going to go and try and stab Tala.
No.
Well, Tala's between the cleric and Freesta, and he was stabbing Freesta, but
Why does he keep stabbing?
he doesn't want to waste his spells.
What do you mean waste? He's on death's door.
And he wants to stab.
I love that.
Stabby stab.
He worships Bual. So that's a 19 to hit Tala
Oh, meets it, beats it.
for 2, and then he's got a modifier, so that'll actually be 4 points of piercing. And then I need you to make me a con save, because you're concentrating, aren't you?
Oh.
Yes, I'm a warcaster though, so that'll be 14.
Yeah, you're fine. And with that, it is the end of our cleric's turn. Friesta, it is your go.
Right. Bonus action, I will teleport like 15 feet away, and I need this stabby cleric to make me a wisdom save.
That's a 10.
He is terrified. And I'll take 2 shots at him.
Okay.
That is a 27 to hit.
A 27 hits for sure.
For 9 points of piercing and 5 points of cold.
And he's down.
Great. And then I'll take a shot at the cultist that tried to use command on our new friend.
Okay.
Which is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, most definitely.
For 9 piercing and 5 cold.
All right. He is also now on death's door, but still standing. As Friesta, your turn comes to an end. Andy, it is your go. You've got 4 clerics, or not 4 clerics, 4 cultists around you. What would you like to do? Well, 3 that are like right in melee, and then 1 that's nearby that's been using
Yeah.
command.
Alright, I'm gonna give Drac a little bit of a stink eye. Like, dude, you're messing up my vibes here. Alright. Okay, we'll just attack with the rapiers. Can I flank? Is Drac in a useful position?
Yeah, Jack can get you into a flank for sure.
Great, yeah, I'll move into a flank then. Oh yeah, easy. 23 to hit. 9 piercing.
Alright, that is death's
Okay.
door.
Great. I'll hit him again.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a 13 hit.
A 13 will just hit.
Great, excellent. He dead. It's another 9.
He does go down.
Great. And I'll move on to another one to provide a flanking opportunity, and that's it.
Alright. With that, Ray, it is your turn. There's no ghosts, there's no clerics, there's no threat in this room. The only threat you can hear is in the chamber ahead. What would you like to do?
Okay. And I can't see them at all.
Not from here, you'd have to move.
Okay. Is there... I guess I could, go in and just see if I can see anything.
Yeah,
don't know
if
how
you
far that
if
would-
you move into the doorway where Tala's nearby, you're able to see some of the cultists that are around
Okay.
Andy.
So is the movement the only thing I can do after that?
No,
Or no?
you've got movement, you've got action, you've got bonus action. So you use
Alright.
your movement to get here, but now you have an action or a bonus action. And
So who can I see right now?
you can see everybody.
Okay. Who are Andy and Drac facing off?
Cultists. There are 3
Cultists?
cultists nearby them.
Okay, could I use... Let me see. Because I wanted to do... So confused. I'm so lost on this. Okay. I'll do Scorching Ray, a 1 for each of them.
Okay, yeah, totally. Go ahead, roll those.
Okay. Oh,
17 will hit.
and then 3 damage, right?
And then the 2d6 for the damage.
Alright. Oh, okay.
All right, and so that's 1. And he goes pretty pale. He's looking rough. But you've got
Yay.
2 more, so 2 more rolls. Oh, you got to roll another to hit.
Oh, 2 hit, yep.
Yep.
There we go. Oh,
That's gonna hit. We'll use that 8 points of damage, which means he goes down on that second strike.
Yay!
You've got so now you've got that last guy that's standing. Go ahead, roll your next to hit. 18 will hit. Roll damage on that.
There we go.
7 points. That's another one down, leaving just one cultist here.
Let's go.
And as Ray's turn comes to an end, we're going to have to take our first ad break. So, hang around with us. We'll be back to continue our combat and our story here very shortly. But before we head out, I ask that you let the ads run. They're important to us here at Wildewitch RP. If you want to directly support us, you can always do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen and then in our chat room. Those donations not only support us, but they also unlock awesome perks for the entire community. Full list of those perks is on our Discord, so check that out. And we'll see you guys very soon. Alright, so, welcome back. We are picking up in the middle of combat here, and it is Tala, your turn. There is one figure remaining.
I run up my 30 feet of movement. Can I get up to the one remaining one?
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna go in and bonk him on the head, please. That is 21 to hit.
Yep.
For a total of 5 points of damage.
And with that, you are
On
no
level 8,
longer...
you get an extra d8 of...
Wait, say that one more time?
Your level 8! Your level 8 feature! You get an extra d8 on your weapon attacks.
Why doesn't it actually add it on there automatically? Well, he's dead anyway,
because
but...
Shillelagh
Nothing
is
does.
technically also coded as a spell in D&D Beyond.
You need to just roll it. Also, you get to choose what thing.
It's also already dead, but okay.
We're discussing over the dead body. No, I hit him harder than
I
thought I did.
spent good time making this subclass on D&D Beyond.
She just wants him dead.
Okay, do you feel better?
No.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You want the DA, you don't want it.
I don't want it anymore.
Pick a struggle.
You're a
How
struggle.
come I'm not...
So, in the area here after the fighting, if you'd like, you can check. This is a burial site. You see the tombs, the sarcophagi. You can,
The schmucks who killed us, can we check them out too?
Sure. What is Iridian responding like that?
Divine Strike! I see it in my features right now, and I have a freaking Shay is an amazing, and you have a memory of that kind of scares me.
Thank you.
But
I
thank
like
you.
to remember the things I made, which means I memorize like
Yeah.
all I've seen as abilities.
But holy crap! Yeah, once each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal extra 1d8 cold, fire, or lightning damage.
Yep.
Thank you.
So, Andy, as you're looking through, it seems that the cultists don't have much on them. But
Useless.
looking around the area, you realize that they were doing rituals here. So you're able to kind of see some of the tombs that have been disturbed, dead people from ancient Ramsdale. With your 19, you're able to see that there are inscriptions indicating that they're rest was never intended to be forever. There's pledges here that the dead would rise when needed to again defend the people of Ramsdale.
Ah, so that's what the cultists exploited to get them up and
Seems-
about.
It seems so.
Could we scratch out those inscriptions?
Probably won't do much. The inscriptions seem to be on more like from when the graves were placed here, so they're probably long old.
Can we modify them at all?
I mean, I'm not saying you can't. I don't think it's going to achieve the purpose that you're wanting, but if you want to,
Basically, yeah. So I want to make it really difficult to do what they've been doing. So like, only someone named like Steve can like activate this or something like that.
Steve.
yeah, go ahead, roll for me an Arcana check here.
I'm so
Steve,
good
my
at
favorite
those.
cultist.
Yeah. Not influenced by previous conversation. All right, that's an 8. Steve.
Yeah, Steve could work.
Hmm.
That's an A1
Interesting.
Steve.
Uh, but if anyone else wants to do any other searches into the ritual here,
Yeah.
you could do Arcana or Religion searches here.
Would Hunter's Bane apply?
What does Hunter's Bane pretend to?
It is fair fiends and undead.
I'd say yes, partially. So
Yay! 16.
16. The 16 on the Arcana check here means that you're able to see that there alongside the rituals there are research into the powers of shadow and light that you carry, these veil burns, and that it is using those powers to dominate the spirits, and it seems that they're researching into potentially even living creatures.
Oh, that's concerning.
With a 12, Tala, you're able to find references to a struggle between the Dark Angel and her nemesis, but that's all you're really coming up with.
I share that. Okay, so we're all in agreement that the Dark Angel, which is the Fates Designs Oracle, is resurrected Calandros and all of these ghosts and the cultists are all work with the cultists are the Fates Curtain Designs, right?
They seem to be working at least alongside. It's hard to say for sure.
Gosh darn it. Okay, how are my friends looking health-wise?
Great.
Pretty good.
Wait, is that sarcasm?
I need to have like a little like my own caption, like being sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. No, I'm like 47 out of 50 at this point.
Lurking
Okay,
from
how
the
about,
back. Anything Andy says is sarcastic.
Oh, between the two of you, I can't trust anything out of your mouth. Freesta, how are you looking?
I'm a good like 49 out of 67.
Okay, I'll hold off a little bit.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm very beefy.
Cool. Wait, so question. The thing with the marks and dominating things, does that mean that they use the marks to dominate other people, or they use the marks to then dominate the people with the marks?
They're using the power that is connected to the marks, so it's not specifically the marks themselves.
Alright. Interesting.
So
Is there another way out of this room, or it's just the way we came in?
No, as you've been exploring, the room here isn't like a just straight box room. It actually kind of creates this U area, so like there's a turn and some things are not visible from the entrance. But yeah, there's a stairwell that descends deeper into the further tombs and chambers below.
Great.
Oh boy.
I like dark and scary places.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
Sure. Is there anything that any of us want to cast before we go? Asking myself and Ray.
I think I still have how long was that
Yeah.
fight? Oh boy.
Mage armor that lasts for
8
8 hours.
hours.
You're fine.
Okay. There we go. Good.
Um. Oh. Okay. I will use my Poe. I'll whisper something quietly, and I'll regain the spell slot.
Okay.
Before we go, can I actually just cast Detect Magic and have that up while we walk?
Sure.
No spells.
As you are moving towards the stairwell, your intention to travel further, you hear Kylandros, his voice calling out to you from deeper into the crypt. You open doors which are not meant for mortals like us. We are pawns meant to be judged by the divine eternal. Your meddling will bring her wrath. Witness the powers she has bestowed upon us to enforce her will.
I turn to my troop and then whisper, I mean, we're not trying to open anything. We're only here because, like, they're killing people. Why is he always blaming us for things?
I know he doesn't take responsibility for his own actions. Quite sad, really.
What's he said us is in like him and us when he was referring, which is weird.
Yeah, I don't remember signing any contracts to work with him.
So I
Personally.
Maybe
didn't
it's like an
realize we were
general.
friends. It's like it's not meant for something like us.
Maybe he
Yeah.
just needs a few friends.
Maybe he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. Some not undead ones,
Yeah.
more precisely.
He seems very lonely. It's okay, we can fix him.
Want me to cast Dissonant Whispers on him? Is he within like 60 feet? Kidding. I'll do that later. Alright.
You approach the stairwell, and you descend into a broad, circular chamber. As you are entering in from the southern side of this once part of the temple, you see that there is this wide stone platform in the center of the room. There's a table and stone benches along the outer edge. You see alcoves carved to the outer wall where more bodies are placed. Oh, excuse me, where more bodies are placed, and there are additional passages on the north, east, and western sides. Roll for me history or investigation. Andy, you recognize that this type of structure is not native to this area, the craftsmanship here. You are looking at tombs that were once part of the Undergrim Citadel, but then repurposed during the time of the warriors.
Wait, so we've gone deep enough to hit the undergroup?
Yeah, you've been heading, like, you've been steadily moving down, so, like, the Because, like, you were in the Brother Beric chamber, and that had the descent, and that led you to where you had the fight. And then from there, you did another descent, and then you had descended to get to where Brother Beric was. So, yeah, you've been...
Yeah, okay, okay. Wow. Yeah, I'll point that out quietly. We're not in Kansas anymore. Uh,
Kansas. We weren't in Kansas before. What is Undergrim?
What about
it's
the underground?
grim.
It does sound very. I mean, it feels grim.
From the center...
Fa-
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, no, no. You got
I
a
was
question.
just wondering. So, Undergrim is the same plane of existence as Veil of Mortalis. Like it's
Yes.
just a different portion. Okay.
Right. So it's so the Undergrim is an old empire essentially. It's like Velinara's Roman Empire, but it's all like dwarven and under the surface of the area. So
Okay.
there are different elevations to
Alright.
the Undergrim, and there are things that are beneath the Undergrim. Don't think too much about that.
Right.
Thinking.
Alright, cool. Just checking. I don't
Yeah.
want to deal with sending shenanigans.
Yep. Nope. Don't
Alright.
have to worry about that. But yeah, a few moments after you've entered in, and as Andy has made this sort of revelation and shared it with you all, an entity appears. A ghostly figure rises in the center of the room, glaring angrily at you. You see an elven woman with long, wavy hair. And it's almost like you've seen her before. Her description matches what you've heard from Renan as she spoke of in the past. And you hear Renan speak. It's the only words that are spoken in this moment, breaking the silence. You are Relethalas. And then the woman, eyes hardened. And you are the cruel minions of Umzai. We will defy you for eternity. And as she says that, a device in her hand is unleashed, and you see it is directed entirely towards Renan. And then it doesn't hit her, as Drock pushes Renan out of the way and takes the hit for himself, turning him to stone immediately. And we are rolling initiative as cultists pour into this room.
Oh, more cultists.
this
Oh
is
my god,
fun.
please don't get hit. Do I have lesser restoration?
It's greater you need for anyway. And no, it's you don't get that till level 9 because it's 5th level. It's fine, just don't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go out on a limb here and say that the weapon is magical?
It seems like there is a magical artifact, yes.
With the detect
Good.
magic, what kind of schools am I seeing?
Um, it doesn't hold a school. It's not, it seems, affected by a spell per se. So it's just detecting as magical, like some other spells would, or other items would. It's just showing that it holds magic. I would say that with the intensity that you're seeing of it, you can tell that it is either very powerful or very old.
Oh boy.
So, we've got Relethalas and 6 cultists that rush into the room. Alrighty, so, Relethalas will go first. And then our cultists. Tala. Ray. Andy. Freesta. So. It is for Lethalas to start us off, and she is going to start off with a throwing of arcane energy at Renan. But we'll miss Renan, who sort of rolls out of the way. Our cultists are going to come in, and I would like a wisdom save from everybody as you hear multiple voices all at once telling you to kneel.
Oh,
Oh, great.
Ooh. So, everyone except for Freesta will succeed on that. So, Freesta, when it
Oh.
comes to your turn, you have this compulsion to kneel, and that's it.
great.
Tala, it's your turn. There are 6 cultists and an angry ghost woman.
Okay, talk to me about Beacon of Hope. Do my friends have to stay within that 30 feet once I cast it?
I believe so, but let me double check. Alright. Nope. Whenever you cast this, you choose any number of creatures within range, and then for the duration, they have the advantage on wisdom saves, death saving throws, and regain maximum number of HPs for any healing.
Fantastic. Can I get to a place where I can get all my allies within 30 foot radius?
I mean, you were already in that. No one ran
Oh,
up.
fantastic. Great. Beacon of Hope, please. And that's the end of my turn.
Great. Who specifically do you include in that?
Oh, that will be Freesta, Andy, Ray, Renan, myself, and then, I mean, are we, the other NPCs? Are they with us?
They're with you. They're not. I'm trying not to have so many people on screen because then it's going to be
Right,
hell for
right,
me.
right, right.
But
Yeah.
they are technically with you.
Okay, so all of them, because it says choose any number. So all of my friends
Okay.
and allies.
All right. But not Drac.
He's stone.
I mean, he could still be a creature. You don't know.
Okay, I will grab him too.
Unfortunately, he is not considered a creature at this time.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, Faye.
He's a statue.
So mean.
I am. I'm really mean. Ray, it'll be your turn after Tala. What would Ray like to do?
So how many people can I see now?
There are 6 cultists and the ghost lady.
Okay. I would like to cast a magic missile on the cult lady
The ghost?
or the ghost. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I guess there's just the damage, I guess, right?
Yep, just roll damage.
So I was looking and I was like, what is going on here? So use this. Damage for 2.
Alright, so that's one, but Magic Missile has 3 bolts, so
3
roll.
bolts.
yeah.
Okay. So I'll do 2 more. There we go.
Alrighty. So, anything else from Ray? If not, it'll be Andy's turn.
I think that's good for now.
Alright, Andy, we come to your go.
How big is this space?
Massive.
Oh, okay, great. How far between us and the cultist and the ghost lady?
The ghost is closer to you. I'd say she's about 40 feet away. The cultists are closer towards the fringe, as they're running in from the sidelines. So I'd put them about 60
Okay.
feet.
Okay. Alright, we'll do a dissonant whispers on ghost lady who's being a beach ball. Wisdom save 16, and I'm gonna look up an insult. Hee.
Okay. That is a failed save with an 8.
Great. Insults. Where did it go? Oh. Yo, lady! When you speak, all I hear is the braying of a donkey. Shut up! And she'll get the full, really shitty damage of 9 points of psychic damage.
And she must move away.
Yep.
So, as she moves back, anything else from Andy?
I'll move forward like 10 feet, just to be a little bit in front of my companions. Rapier raised.
Righty. And just need to re-up my own caption link real quick. All right. After Andy's turn, it will be Friesta's go.
And I was commanded.
You were commanded to kneel.
Yep.
What's going on through your mind, Friesta?
Well, do I get a free action to talk?
I'll say that you can talk. You just have to kneel.
Cool. When I kneel, I say to the guy that casted command, my name's Friesta, not Neil.
I love it. Alright. I want to say you guys have met a Neil. I think he owns a magic shop for weapons.
Neil, yeah.
Neil, that's what it has. It's not Neil, it's Neil.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
I
Let's
wasn't
call him
commanded
Neil
to
now.
kneel.
Ouch.
So, Friesta kneels, makes that scathing comment, but that is the end of your turn, unfortunately.
Yes, I joke through the pain. She says it funny, but then there's like tears welling up in her eyes.
And then it is going to be our NPC's turn, and it'll be Renan, who is going to sort of pick herself up, and we'll conjure forth a shadow blade, but stays in a defensive area for now. She'll hold an attack if something comes into melee. And it is Relethalos' turn, and as she was had to move backwards, she faces turning, and as she does so, faces at Andy, and as she rushes in, will let out this horrific cry. I need for all of you, because you would all be within 60 feet as she rushes back in, to roll for me wisdom saving throws.
Does Tala's spell give us advantage?
You do have advantage because of Beacon of Hope.
So can I roll that again?
Sure.
So, oh my god!
Andy!
It's a 13 after all of that.
So, a 13,
Ugh.
unfortunately. No, a 13, just meets it, so you're fine, actually. So that means
wow.
that means you all save, and are not frightened. Our cultists are going to go, and the cultists would like to as they continue running, they'll get 30 feet away, dash in, and the one that had commanded Freesta is going to conjure forth a spiritual weapon right next to you. You see this, it almost looks like an executioner's axe as it's going to take a swing right towards where your neck is.
Am I mechanically prone?
You are mechanically prone.
That sucks.
That's a natural 20.
That'll hit.
Silvery barbs! Mother was a donkey.
So it's no longer a natural 20, but it is still a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, and then that's going to be...
Give advantage.
I
to
mean, the
Freesta.
image of her like kneeling down and this executioner's axe coming down on top of her head. Faye,
Well, it's not even coming
I
onto the
can't take
top.
it.
It's from the side. It's going straight for like that neck decapitation.
oh god.
That's going to be 7 points of force damage to Freesta.
Ouch.
And the others are going to ready their weapons.
I don't really care about my detect magic. I wanted to roll a concentration check anyways.
Okay. With that, that is the end of our cultists go. You have 6 cultists now, nearby. As Tala, it is your turn.
As a bonus action, I cast Shillelagh. And
Okay.
as an action, can I get to Freesta? Maybe opposite of the bad guy, so I don't have to deal with him. But I would like to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at first level. And with my Moon Sickle and everything, that's 8 plus 3 makes it 11. That's 15 points of healing.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Ray, it is your turn.
How far's like the ghosts?
The ghost is 40 feet away, but you'd have to get through the cultists who are now around your group.
Okay. Could I just So the cultists are like near everybody.
They've
like,
surrounded
kinda
your group.
up
Yeah,
close
they've
and-
closed distance.
Is there a way that I can I guess I could just do another fireball?
You could do another
If that's
fireball.
possible? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do a fireball on the cultists.
Okay. And you easily can spell sculpt around yourself, Andy, Tala, Freesta, Renan.
Yep.
You don't need to worry about Drac. He's, again, stone.
I think spell sculpt is a number of people equal to the level spell.
Is it?
You can check your thing. I know that it's limited. I just don't know who.
It's 1 plus the spell's level, so
So yeah.
4
1
people.
plus-
So yeah, you can choose yourself and your companions and just leave Renan out to dry. It's fine.
Oh well. You know what? Wait. Can I just use this action to kind of like just back up out of here? Like with a vortex or.
So if you do vortex warp, you can't do fireball.
How far would I need to move to?
I mean, let's put it this way. If you spell sculpt around your friends and not yourself, you as a tiefling do have resistance to fire.
That's true. Could I do that then?
Yeah,
Can
totally.
she back out into a corner out of that radius?
Sure, provoke attacks of opportunity from the cultists
No, no.
surrounding you.
No, no. No. I'm shutting up now.
I'll
So-
just hope my resistance does enough, right?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
All right. I don't know if I trust that one, but anyway.
You said your DC is 16, yeah?
14.
14. All right. And
I think, yeah.
3 of them will succeed, which means 3 of them fail.
And then I'll do that damage, right?
Yep, roll the damage.
Not too bad.
Alright, so on a failed save, that is going to be 27 points of damage. On a successful one, that is half as much. And then those that are spell sculpted, you don't have to. You need to roll your fireball as well. So roll a dexterity save to see if you are taking resistant from the half or the whole.
Okay.
So you meet your succeed, so you're taking half of the, so that's 13 that you would be taking, and then because of your resistant, that gets halved again, so you only end up taking 6.
Okay. Just taking 6. Got it. Yep. I think that's it for me.
Alrighty, and with that, Andy, it is your turn.
Okay. How many cultists are immediately in front of me?
There's, we'll say that immediately in front of you, Andy, there's like 2.
Okay. Would I be able to get a 15-foot cube and not include any of my companions directly from me?
For those 2, yes, but that would only be it.
Never mind. Okay, I'll just, I'll lash out with a rapier.
Go for it.
Okay, Uncle. Be useful. No. Wow, how many nat ones? Okay. 25
25 will
it
hit.
hits. 11 damage. We'll do slashing flourish. Only those guys are around me, right?
Correct. I'll say
Okay.
that for
Yeah.
the within 5 feet, yeah. Like, you've got other people around you,
Yeah.
but not in that.
Right, yeah, because I moved up. Okay, cool. So we'll do slashing flourish to hit the other one. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do slashing. Okay, cool. So 5 to that guy and 5 to the other guy. Okay, second attack. Same deal. Never mind. Does a 13 hit a cultist?
A 13 just hits a cultist.
Great. Good pal. That's really sucky damage. That's 6. I will put a shadow depletion into that. Oh, nice. Okay, another 2 necrotic.
One goes down.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm. He got hit by a fireball.
Good for him. Alright, that's it.
Alright. With that, then, it is going to be Friesta, your turn. You've got, a cultist with a, spiritual weapon, eyeing you. What would you like to do?
Is Ghost Lady still here?
Ghost Lady is still here, but she is beyond the cultists.
That is fine. How far away is she?
40 feet.
40 feet. This might be stupid. I'm going to try and shoot her with my longbow.
You have advantage.
I have advantage. 25.
25 will hit.
That is 6 points of piercing, 4 points of cold, and I'm going to use my brand of castigation.
So you would notice that the ghost does not take cold damage.
That's fine. I'm all about the brand.
Okay.
Then is the cultist that commanded me and then hit me with his axe within melee of me?
Let me roll for that. The dice say yes with a 100.
Great. I'm going to bonus action face step 20 feet closer to the ghost lady, and I need him to make me a wisdom save.
Is this against the charmed or frightened condition?
Frightened, yes.
Alright, he has advantage then.
Good for him.
Making that a 17.
He's not frightened, but I will shoot him.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Hey.
Nice.
For 16 points of piercing damage, 7 points of cold, and I'll add in a shadow depletion for 7.
He's down.
Great.
So there's no more spiritual weapon.
That's my turn.
Alright, so now we are down to 4 cultists and a ghost. And it's gonna be Ronan who's going to act, and she's going to, with the Shadow Blade, strike out at one of these cultists. Or at least attempt to. And she will hit a cultist. And then let's just see which one she struck. Alright, so that'll bring that. So 2 cultists are looking pretty rough, like right on the cusp of death. The other one's not far behind them, and then one's just kind of vibing out, a little charred. As we come to Relethalas, the ghostly woman, she is going to, well, since Friesta, you're right there, can I... Can I get a not a wisdom, a charisma saving throw, please?
Charisma.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Alright, you feel where the more ancient spirit tries to find itself within your body as it tries to possess you. But you are able to push her out.
Whoa. That's rude. We ask first.
And it is then our cultists go. And you know what? I want Friesta, Tala, Andy, and Ray once more to make for me wisdom saving throws. As you all hear the word kneel in different voices.
Damn it!
We love wisdom.
So Tala and Friesta, you find yourselves commanded to kneel, and you feel that compulsion settle underneath your skins. But Andy and Ray, you resist. So that's it for our cultist's turn. Tala's turn comes up. You've been commanded to kneel.
I'm gonna go ahead and say some not nice things in Draconic as I kneel.
All right, totally fine. With that, it is unfortunately the end of your turn. Ray, what would you like to do as we come to your turn?
Okay. So wait, is the guy who told us to kneel still alive?
All four of them that are still standing each
Okay.
said to kneel.
Okay, they all said to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I do firebolt on one of them?
Sure.
Alright. Firebolt just does not like me today.
Unfortunately, the 9 misses.
It's okay. Could I do that as a twin spell, actually? Or no? Since it's... I gotta...
I'd say, do you have the meta magic for Twin Spell? Like, did you pick that up
Yeah.
as one of your feats? Then yeah.
Alright. And then I'll cast it again, right?
So yeah, it'd have to be at a different target, but easily you can cast it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll hit another, hopefully. Oh, there we go.
The 18 will hit.
Yay! Got one of them. Alright. And then I'll do the damage.
Alright, so that's another cultist down. We've got 3 cultists left, and our ghost. Anything else from Ray?
I think I'm good.
Then we are going to go to Andy. It is your turn.
Alright, these cultists ahead of me, I'd like to hit them with, Thunder Wave.
Sure.
But I got a question. Is any friendlies in there?
I'd say you can position yourself, with the last remaining 3 cultists, you can position yourself in a way that will not hit friendlies.
Okay, even if that risks op attack, I'll do that. I need con saving throws, please. Do 2nd level. That's pretty good. Con 16.
One of them succeeds.
Alright, the others take 15 and I'll push back. And that one, takes half. I get another boom, rings out.
Even with half damage, that is enough for this guy to go down. So there's only 1 cultist left after
Excellent.
that.
What a pal. Could I... How far away are Freesta and the ghost lady?
20 feet.
Okay, can I run up to... well, okay, if I have enough movement, I'll use the rest of my 25 feet of movement to, get as close as I can.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Can get closer. Freesta, you've been told to kneel.
Again.
And you listened?
Unfortunately, I make like a joking movement with my hands as if I'm proposing to the guy that commanded me.
He's now a corpse on the ground.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll pretend to propose to the ghost.
Okay. She does not seem amused.
That makes it
Dang.
so much funnier.
So with that, it is Relethalos' turn, and she's going to move in next to Freesta in a defensive stance, in case Relethalos tries to do anything else. So Renan's now there. And Relethalos, it's her turn. And since you're kneeling, it's so nice for her. She's gonna take an attack at you, Freesta.
She absolutely can.
Just for you.
Just for me.
That is a gentleman's 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And as she claws through you almost, that's 24 points necrotic damage.
That's fine. She takes 3 points of psychic damage.
Okay. and she just gives a growl.
I give a wink back.
Then it is our cultist's turn. There's one left. He's gonna run for Freesta. And
Why me?
because you're prone.
So? Feel pity.
Fine, he'll run for Tala, who's also prone.
No! I
Wait,
retract
Go
my
back to
statement.
Freesta, go back.
So that is a gentleman's 20 to hit Tala.
What?
Sorry. I'll keep my
Oh,
mouth
no
shut.
worries.
For 13 points of necrotic damage. And Tala, it's your turn.
Okay, I would like to.
I
That
will-
was nice.
Remind you that you are currently prone.
Yep. I would like to use half of my movement to stand up, please.
That's perfectly fine. You've got a cultist now in front of
And
you.
and I'm gonna say, "You meanie," and hit him with my shillelagh.
Okay.
Eat 'em.
That is going to be. Oh, actually, before I do anything, hold on. Okay, my concentration on the beacon of hope is fine. Okay, so that was 11 to hit, which I'm assuming misses.
That does miss.
Okay, as my regular action. Can I cast Guiding Bolt at first level at Renathalos?
You just used your shillelagh.
Oh, it's not a. Oh, that's an attack to use action to. Sorry, I'm done.
Okay. Then with that, Ray, it is your go. There's two figures left on the board: the cultist and the ghost.
Okay. How beaten up does the cultist look up?
Oh, like he's barely hanging in there.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just try another a firebolt, I guess, at the guy, the cultist. Alright.
That'll hit.
Yay! Hopefully. I hope so.
And
There
he
you go.
goes down, leaving
Yay.
just Relathalas.
That's my turn.
And it is Andy, your turn.
Alright, I guess I'll be hitting with Lethalos. Can I flank with Unan?
You can.
Great. Actually. Okay, Vecon. I'm not gonna close distance, but I will cast Dissonant Whispers on her again.
Okay.
I'll do 3rd level. Another Wisdom save, please. Come on, damage. That's pretty decent.
That is 10 on the wisdom save.
Great. Okay, you're less like a person and more like a loose connection of personality flaws. You schmuck. Leave. Go away.
As you say these words, you watch as the form of Relathalas doesn't quite dissipate entirely. You watch as she almost moves and becomes incorporeal, barely there as an outline. You are no longer bound by initiative as she seems drawn in between the veils to a place only in the ethereal. But while it seems that she is in this state, you may have time to rest and recover yourself. Maybe even to see what is going on with Drac. But all of that will come after our ad break. So, hang with us. We'll be back here very shortly to continue our story, but before we head out, I ask that you let the ads run. They're very important to us at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, however, you can always do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen and in our chat room. Donations here not only support us at Wildewitch RP, they unlock awesome perks for the entire community that benefit everyone who play with us for the next month, including special companions, double treasure, double XP, and new quests. So, hang around. We'll see you guys very soon. All right, we're back, and I'm totally not talking about angst.
What? No.
Me? Never. But you guys are no longer bound by combat. You've just sort of beat back some of the cultists. The ghost of Relethalos has, it seems, reverted to the ethereal plane, to recuperate. Not entirely gone. Again, you kind of see the barest form of an outline of her here. But it gives you time to catch your breath and to maybe see what's going on with Druck, who is still stoned.
As I can
Yes.
feel the beacon of hope slowly fading or getting to its end, I would like to rush over to Frista and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. That brings it to 16 plus 3, which makes it 19 plus 4, makes it 23 points of healing.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah. Faye, what do you need? Could I look around? Terrible at medicine.
With Druck, I'd say it's an Arcana check, actually.
Oh, okay. Yes. Ooh, nat 20. What's up with
Ooh.
Drac?
You, in the aftermath of the fight, since you're no longer in that sort of adrenaline-fueled state, you're able to kind of recall what the device Relethalos had. And you recall stories. It is an Eye of Medusa. It's an old relic from the plane of primal earth, created by one of the most powerful Dao, and it is used to make an example of their most hated enemies. The petrification curse can only be broken by either using the Eye of Medusa again to reverse it, destruction of the one who had initially used it, the passage of time, or the presence of powerful magic, maybe even a wish spell.
Oh, no great orders for this type of petrification.
Not from this one.
That's fine. We don't have it anyways.
You do know at least 2 ways that you could probably get, because Relethalos has the Eye of Medusa. It's what she used.
Right.
So if she returns to the material plane, either her destruction or the retrieval of the artifact could help Druck.
Yeah. Yo, lady with material problems. Can you come back briefly so we can
Please.
actually kill you? How do we kill her? Do we know how to kill her? Because clearly my psychic damage didn't do what I was hoping it would do. Which is to kill her.
Wait.
I would say you guys would know that you could kill a ghost with enough damage. It just seems that perhaps she had some sort of preparation, in fact, here.
Okay. Okay, so we're confident that next time we'll get her. Okay.
Well, if we all want to rest, I will be mentally notified when she returns.
She dispelled it.
Unless she dispelled it. But you know what? We're all optimists here.
Yeah.
Yeah. hmm Yeah, a rest would be good. Is there anything else interesting in this chamber, or is it just a bunch of stone and undergrim carvings and stuff?
It is mostly just more tombs here. Not really too much to see. Besides
Okay.
a petrified truck.
It's the only decoration. All right,
Really? Yeah.
cool. Spruce up the place. Okay, yes, Priesta, I will take you up on that idea of resting. Mm-hmm.
I could use a
Food?
short one as well.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do Song of Rest if we're doing a short rest, and I'll do Arcane Recovery as well, so we all get more healing.
All right. Go ahead. If you are utilizing hit dice, you may roll that as you take a short rest here.
Yeah.
So Song of Rest is D6, so hey, we get 6 more. Look at that, guys.
Wait, so
If you click on short rest, right,
okay. Yeah. Rest.
you can click on the number of hit dice, and as soon as you click those boxes, there'll be a thing that says, "Hey, roll this," and it automatically add it to your thing.
Oh, so like the little slots underneath or
Yeah.
Yes, the little
Yeah, the
boxes.
boxes.
okay.
When you click them, and then it would let you roll like that number D6 plus. I think. What's your con?
Do I only need to hit one of the boxes?
Hit as many as you
Oh,
like. As many as you think will get you back to full health.
Yeah.
I think.
So if you were only down like
There we
a
go.
little bit, one should be fine.
Yeah. There we go. And then take short rest.
Yep.
I
And
hope
that
so.
will, yes, that will refresh any abilities you have that come back after a short rest.
Yeah,
Yay.
use Arcane Recovery,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wizard Pal.
So
It tells you how much you can get back.
and then like click that slot under it.
Yeah, and then you'll go through your spells, and so like Arcane Recovery is like half your wizard. So you'll get 4, so you could either get your 4th level spot back, which would probably be the best, actually.
Alright.
Or you can get back like a third and a first or 2 second, depends on what you used.
Yeah. All I got back was a silvery barbs effect. Great.
So wait, you only choose one, right? For the arcane recovery?
As long as it adds up, so for you it'd be number 4, so it could be 1 4th level, a first and a third level, 2 second level.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
believe
See.
it's at the higher levels that it gets a little weird because I think
Yeah,
you
I think
can
it's
get
like
you can get no
6 or
more
higher.
than a level 6 spell slot.
Okay. I'll
Well,
just do my
we're
level
not
4
there
then.
yet. Unless
Oh,
Faye
well.
wanted stuff us to level.
Yeah.
Level is up.
Level us up a couple.
No.
Please.
I still think we leveled up 3 times, right, guys?
Yeah,
So,
that's what I remember.
in your long rest, or not your long rest, your short rest, uh, Renan kind of stays close to the petrified Druck. Just watching.
Yeah.
Keeping a sort of protective, but she's also watching you all. As you finish healing and tending to your wounds, catching their breath, go ahead. I'm gonna ask for a perception check. I'll say
sorry.
that for reasons Priesta has advantage.
Oh,
10 for Andy,
okay.
not the 17.
Oh.
Then it is Tala and Priesta who notice the return of the ghostly elven figure. She's still nearby, and while there's still anger in her eyes, it is not the relentless aggression that she had displayed in the fight. She is back on the material plane.
I immediately stand up. I don't want to be prone.
You don't want to kneel?
I don't want to kneel. I am standing.
I guess I'll stand with Priest.
Hello. Are we fighting or?
I think Faye's fighting you.
Who is fighting me?
That's different.
I'm just
Is it?
two
That's
different conversations.
two different conversations. I can, I can use those emotions here.
Oh.
Oh no.
My rage is not as blinding, but my hatred for them, and she looks over to Renan and Druck, is unwavering as the foundations of this city.
Who's Sai? Sai?
As you ask that question, Tala, Renan is pushing herself to her feet. Please, was that our master from the realm of Earth? Why did he seek to punish you? You can see the face of Relethalos pull tight. She did not seek to punish us. Resentment drips from her lips like poison. She sought to enslave us. Amzai was, and still is, for all I know, a powerful Tao of the primal earth. She came to Feldum Mortalis, to Ramastala, my home, to claim a people who defied her. Do you really recall nothing of this? I cannot believe such lies. Anyone who would like to roll a history check here may do so.
Sure.
Hunter's Bane apply?
Fey, Fiend, Undead?
Yep.
No.
Damn it.
That's still pretty good. Ray and Friesta, Ramastala is Ramstel's namesake. It was the name for the area predating the village of Ramstel. It included several communities that were later absorbed into the various baronies and kingdoms across the ages. Friesta, however, with a 22. Amzai is a very powerful Tao, an earthen genie from Velda Terra, the plane of earth within Progenar, the realms of chaotic primal creation. Little is known of Amzai's personality save for overseeing a vast empire with incredible riches and having commanded powerful armies that warred across the plains.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Zai seems, not the nicest, but what do these two have to do with that?
You would recall that Renan, or not Renan, Relethalos called them minions of Amzai.
Right. I mean, it's been a long time since, vacation. And if you're strong enough, please, then I'm sure you can, figure out that they're not lying and genuinely don't remember.
Go ahead. Roll for me a persuasion check.
I need to keep my mouth shut. That is a 9.
You do not see a change in the face of Relethalos.
I stand behind Andy.
Yeah. Andy will kind of step forward and pat Priest on the shoulder. It was a good try.
You can reach my
Great.
shoulder.
She climbs
When you're
up.
kneeling.
Oh!
Oh,
You
damn!
fucker! I'll give you one
Okay,
reason not to
yeah.
punch you into a wall.
There's no walls around us, buddy. I don't think you're that strong anyway.
Okay, that's
Right.
fine.
Wow.
Step away
Skill
from
issue.
yeah, so Andy will step forward and kind of try not be aggressive and go, sorry about calling you a donkey, and all that other stuff that I said. But truly, Renan has been beating herself up over the fact that she couldn't figure out what her life had been like before. I think that eye thing of Medusa, didn't you hit her? Because we found she was a statue when we found her, and it's been a while since your war, and she doesn't remember. And also that was a while ago. People change, I hope. And raising the people from the dead, I don't think that's really it's nice to them either.
They gave their word to defend this land if it needed.
Right, but against who? These guys are not coming back to attack you. We're trying to quiet the spirits.
Roll
Who summoned you?
Roll a persuasion check, please.
Great. Oh, 24.
You may not have brought the disturbance here, but it is needed to protect. Times may have changed, but that means nothing for those that were lost. Those who will not have the time to grow. Why should I not just freeze her again? Let them both rot.
Would that really solve your problem?
It would mean no others come under Amzai's rule.
Okay, forget Umzai. I mean, I know that she's important, great. But who summoned you back from the dead? This is my question. And why did they do that?
Was disturbed and I needed to defend this land.
Right, but these guys didn't do that. They didn't disturb you. Just saying.
Or you don't need to defend the land from them. You need to defend the land from the angel of darkness, dark angel.
The Oracle of Silence?
Oracle of Silence.
Roll a persuasion check.
I mean, Andy, roll a persuasion check.
No,
Yeah, can she help me?
I mean, it's either one of you rolling with advantage or both of you rolling.
Oh, Andy, advantage, babe. All you.
Great. Oh yeah, 22.
I will protect the grounds of those that had fell. I will protect those that still rest here and their descendants from any threat that I see. Whether it is the more immediate ones or the ones that lie in wait. Just because the poisoned blade does not fall at your throat does not mean you should avoid it. You
Right.
are
Uh,
you are asking me to turn my attention away from a slumbering viper. You truly believe that this one has no idea of the horrors that she had done? And that her friend is perhaps no different?
yes.
Well, we can't vouch for Drek, but Renan has been working tirelessly since she woke up to regain her memory. And she's actually been at our side fighting for the good. And right now, Ramsdale, which is the people that you just said you were going to help, we came here to help them because they can't come back because the ghosts are attacking them. They live here and they can't go home.
Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Andy coughed when I said it, so can Andy
Nope.
roll?
She just wants to see you fail, Todd. Prove her wrong.
If you guys are talking, you guys are rolling.
It's 13.
I see that.
Are you pondering at how, like, an amazing, like, argument that was?
So you would have me turn my back then? And allow you to walk free? Is that what you ask of me?
I poke Andy and says, tell her to let us free so we can actually go and destroy the ones that are doing the damage.
Yeah. Yeah, so Spirit, Lethelos, look, we're not asking you to turn your back. We're asking you to focus your very angry and aggressive attention on folks who disturbed you and are preventing your descendants from resting in their home. Yeah, these folks,
Yeah.
like Renan and Drak, did bad things in their past, and they were suffered greatly for it. Stuck in stone for forever, lost their memories, all that jazz. But the current people are still out there doing, like, actively preventing your descendants from living happy lives. So I'd suggest attack them, and we'll help you. We can help you with that. We'd love to not kill you and help you with that.
Do you make an argument to have Drac released?
Yeah, he'd be helpful at doing all that stuff,
Roll persuasion.
getting
check.
rid of the cultists and stuff. Great.
Does she get help from me? Because I said some things.
23.
Oh, no, 23 is great. Oh my god, that natural one.
Yeah. Gotta love halflings.
So glad I'm a halfling. Oh god. Okay.
Then her eyes do not shift. They do not soften. She doesn't seem to change in her perception. But it does seem that perhaps she hears the logic and the reason. As she will lift the eye of Medusa and unbind Drac.
Yay.
However, it does not seem that all is well. Because once Drac is free and he sees the situation, immediately his blades are drawn and ignited. You watch as the fiery power flows over his arm and across his body. He is a raging emissary of molten destruction. And he points his blade towards Reletalash. The enemy stands before us, Commander. We must destroy her. It is our duty to avenge their trespass, however long it has been.
No! Stop it!
Yeah, Drac.
Can I go stand
She
in
saved
front
you.
of Relatharas?
You can do so. But it does not seem to deter Drag. He moves quickly like lava.
Blood curse of binding.
Yeah.
Does he have blood? I'm going
Um,
to amplify it anyways, so
yeah.
it doesn't matter. It is a strength save.
what is the DC?
14.
He breaks out of it with ease.
Damn it.
As he moves through, it is like lava, quick, fluid, and he avoids striking Tala. His energy is focused solely on Relethalas. And you see that she begins to be infuriated. Her visage becomes more warlike. She is preparing to fight.
Renan, could you call your dog back, please?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I do not wish to... I am not here to take sides. What you had offered, Andy, was, I thought, acceptable. We must take this evil out, and I do not recall whatever horrors you claimed that I have performed.
Tell Drek to stop, please.
Yeah. So convey that to your minion.
Drak, this is not something we must do. Roll for me an insight check.
I knew it. That guy remembers, doesn't he?
It's
That's-
I don't incite anything.
Ray, you would understand this. Drak doesn't stop, even with Renan's words. It is his honor and his distrust that compel him to avenge the past. What he does remember is, of course, the mission he was sent here for. And Relethalas has pledged to fight for the protection until the bitter end. You are between a rock and a hard place here. And we will figure out how you wish to solve this situation in our next episode. So, as we stand with a very decisive decision, our session ends. And we will pick up maybe next week. I know that we had someone who might not be able to make it, so we'll see. But in our next session, we will figure out. Until then, head over to wildewitch.com, check us out there. Join us in our Discord to jump into a game yourself. Keep up to date with all of our announcements. If you want to check our VODs, those are over on our YouTube channel. But as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.